Hello everyone, welcome to our show Creative World. I'm your host Shin Matsuba. We'll be introducing some amazing talented people, chatting with them in a one-on-one interview, hearing their stories, picking their brains, looking through the kaleidoscope of Creative World. This creative world is the world of sweets. Today's guest is from the world of Japanese sweets. She has a quite unique background and is a remarkably successful social entrepreneur. With her incredible achievements, she was chosen as the youngest awardee of Forbes Japan 100 Top Woman 2018 and Business Insider Japan Game Changer 2019. She has recently launched her own brand for Japanese sweets called Misaky, collaborating with the famous celebrity Kim Kardashian. Please welcome Alissa and Miky. Hello.
Hello.
Thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me here.
Please have a seat.
Thank you.
So first of all, can you briefly share with us your background and experiences?
Sure. Hello, everybody. My name is Alissa Miky. I'm a co-founder, CEO of Misaky Tokyo. Misaki means beautiful future in Japanese, and we are providing a Japanese luxury sweets which look like a crystal. And it's made out of seaweed and fruits and flowers, so everybody can enjoy through my sweets. And yeah, we established this company almost 2 years ago.
Okay.
And
in Los Angeles.
Yeah, exactly. But before that, I haven't learned any Japanese sweets before. I just grabbed 2 suitcases to start this business from Japan to here.
Wow.
And I learned Japanese sweets technique from the YouTube.
That must have been really scary though, because basically you moved here to start a company.
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly. Everybody around me told me that I'm crazy. I know I'm crazy. But, I would love to, share my story later, but I really wanted to share Japanese culture globally. So that's why I thought this is my mission in my life. So I didn't care anybody's advice, negative advice. I just believed myself, grabbed 2 suitcases, packed it in, and took the flight and came to LA. That was only 2 years ago.
2 years ago, wow.
Yes.
And it's been quite successful, I believe.
Thank you for everybody. I really wanted to thank you for everybody. And we collabed with Kim Kardashian last year, and we had 260K followers in TikTok. We didn't have any advertisement, but we had a lot of revenues. And we not only that, we also provide our sweets at the Oscar pre-event, provided in DreamWorks headquarters. So many results.
Wow.
I'm so proud of my team.
Right, that's fantastic. And what is the first thing you always think of when you start a new business or challenge?
Well, that's a really great question. To start a new business, I always care about what can I create for the world, not about myself. Actually, I'm a kind of a serial entrepreneur, and Forbes Japan selected me as a 100 top women. And I was the youngest awardee in 2018. So through that experience, I learned a lot, especially about how to motivate myself. And a lot of people misunderstood. People care about money, but I think that is not correct.
Okay.
The most important thing is, why do you live in this earth? What is the reason why you are living?
Wow.
That is the most deeply important.
Big picture you're seeing.
Exactly. So to start a new business, I always care about what kind of people I can make happy. What kind of world I can create it by myself through this business.
Right.
So I always care about that. So this Misaky Tokyo, I decided to create my business for creating a beautiful future. And we're creating Japanese sweets, but not only that, we're creating American fair trade. For example, I hire ladies and minorities in our kitchen and teach them not only the Japanese sweets technique, but also we teach them business, such as marketing and finance,
Right.
to have them their own business in the future. And in addition to this, we also cooperate with a local restaurant, but I share my recipe to the local restaurant, and nowadays 20% of our sweets we purchase from those local restaurants and support them.
Wow.
It is, it is
Wow,
tough.
That's tough, but you're kind of creating a win-win situation at
Exactly.
the same time.
Exactly. So always when I'm starting new business, I'm caring about the environment. I'm caring about the future. I'm caring about is this business is really efficient for the future or not. That is the most important thing I care about it.
Wow, that's incredible. That is incredible.
Thank you.
And then, of course, apparently you've been so successful in many fields. But why Japanese sweets? And how did you end up, collaborating with Kim Kardashian?
Sure. So first of all, I wanted to share about my mother's. So my mom, she was a wonderful artist. She got a wonderful prize in Japan. Unfortunately, she couldn't make money enough. And then when I was a kid, I feel so sad. She has a lot of talent, but she doesn't have the skills of marketing or, doing a business. So I thought I wanted to, connect the real world with craftsmen or artists and in the world. And I wanted to support them. And imagine, AI society will come in 10 years later. It's soon.
Right.
And people know that, humans' creativity gonna be one of the most important skills in the future.
Right.
So we need to care. We need to support them and then, give it to the future. And the second thing is the experience. So I was born in New York and I went back to Japan at the age of 9 because of 9/11. And 3 days later, my family was waiting at the JFK and looking for the airline to go back to Japan. I remember everything. I was so shocked. I could understand everything. My mental was not growing enough, so that's why I was really panicked. I was just sitting on the floor because there were so many people. I couldn't find any seat. I was so scared and shaking it. But suddenly Red Cross appeared in front of me from nowhere. And they gave me a small, tiny sweets bag. I still remember that was gummy bear.
Gummy bear? All right.
But when I ate that, my heart melted down and I felt comfort and relief. So I understand that the sweets has a powerful power to make people happy, joyful time. That's why my childhood dream is to start sweets business in the future. And then the last story about this is when I graduate and I become a famous entrepreneur in Japan. I told you that I got the prize in Forbes, but I feel empty. But one day when I go to a party with my friend and she do vegan diet and she also has a celiac disease, and I found that she can't eat anything, especially in the dessert section. But in Japan, the Japanese sweets are mostly originally vegan, gluten-free, no additive, and it's really healthy. And that now, every dots came together.
Right.
And then this is what I need to do, what I have to do.
So now Misaky's sweets feature, it's become.
Exactly.
Right. When it comes to styles, there are many styles of sweets, even among Japanese sweets. But why did you particularly choose Japanese kohakuto? And then please explain what that is.
So there are two reasons why I choose kohakuto. First of all, we need to. There's a lot of Japanese company who try in the U.S., but most of unfortunately, they failed because there are two big reasons. First, the color.
Color.
Yes.
Oh, never thought about that.
Because the United States sweets such as gummy bear or other cupcake, they use a lot of vivid color.
Yeah.
And the second thing, the shape. So the Japanese sweets has a really, really unique shape, or
Right.
the design.
Design and more detailed.
Exactly.
Right.
So that's why I thought we need to make it colorful.
Uh-huh.
We need to make the shape which is gonna be more easily that is food.
Right.
And that's why I chose kohakuto.
Huh.
Kohakuto has 400 years history, and in the past, samurai preferred to eat that kohakuto with a tea ceremony. And the philosophy has really beautiful meaning. People feel that people should be equal on that society. So I thought this philosophy also matched to the American culture as well. That's why I decided to create a kohakuto and make it a more Americanized way.
And your product, Crystal Treats, it's so beautiful that we enjoy not only the taste but also the appearance. But what inspires you to create those designs?
The design is really important in here in the US. And the sweets, the reason why I tried to create the crystal design is people thought that, oh, okay, it's gonna be edible.
Okay.
Right? So that's why I decided to create the crystal design. That's the one reason. Also the one more reason is I already told you that my friends who do vegan and gluten-free diet, right? She has a depression. And when I went to her house to cheer up her, there's a lot of crystals were on her room. And she believed that crystal has a power to heal people.
Oh.
That's why I thought this is a beautiful meaning. So I decided to create the crystal design, kohakuto.
Wow, it's been really popular since then, right?
Right.
On Instagram and SNS, a lot of people take photos and put it on it.
Yes. Now we had 260K follower in TikTok.
Wow.
And we collab with Kim K.
Kim K.
Kim K.
And then there are many young people. As you've been through already, 2 backpacks when they came over here, like there are so many young people like that who are ready to take on challenges or to achieve higher goals. Any advices to them?
Yes. So I want to tell that never give up. Because people do not know what's going to happen. I couldn't imagine I could work with Kim K. I couldn't imagine I could sell my sweets at the headquarters of DreamWorks. I couldn't imagine that I could become popular in this US in only 1.5 years.
Right, 1.5 years.
It was so short.
Right.
But so I wanted to tell to the young generation, never give up. Believe in yourself. Because nobody understands about yourself, but you know about yourself.
Right.
You are the deepest person who understands. So I want the young generation be more positive. And I also wanted to say that is if you work hard, people are gonna support you.
Right.
People will watching you. So I am here to support all the young generation. So please do not hesitate. Please do not make you down. Blew up. You are the future. That is my message for them.
That's a really strong message. Thank you. What do you think is necessary to succeed internationally?
I think to become open-minded is the most important thing in internationally. I already work so many nationality people, not only US. Again, I used to work in Israel as well. I met so many successful people, and most of them, the common point is they're open mind. But if you don't express yourself, who can understand that, right?
Right.
I learned from the international success people is that open mind.
Be open.
Exactly.
Right? And the last question. The title of the show is Creative World. So what does the word creative mean to you?
So the creative mean for me is...
Wait, there's part 2. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel.